Hello everyone, myself Amita Maheswari, and today we are going to study business studies for class 12th commerce chapter 11. Topic is branding. So let us start with the word branding. It is one of the function of marketing. We have already studied some of the functions of the marketing. So what is branding? It is a process used to create a distinct identity of a product. So brand, it gives distinct identity of a product. It is the process of using a name, term, symbol or design individually or in some combination to identify a product. So it is only it may be in the form of any symbol, it may be in the form of design, it may be in the form of name, right, to identify a particular product. For example, Lifebuoy. Okay, it is a uh, Lifebuoy is it is a name, okay, given to the soap, so it is a product. In the same way we can say Geo, right, it is also brand, or we can say it is a brand name of the Reliance, right, which provides us 4G network. So branding is giving an identity to the product or the services. Now we are going to study here some of the terms relating to branding. So in that first one is brand. Terms relating to the brand. We have heard so many things related to the branding. So one of the term is brand. What is brand? The name, term, sign, design or some combination of the above used to identify the product of the seller and to differentiate them from those of competitors, right? This brand is given to the product, this name is or sign or symbol or color is given to a particular product so that it can be identified from other products in the market. For example, Bata shoes, right, Lifebuoy soap or Ponds, right, these are the name, brand name. Now what is brand name? It is a part of brand which can be spoken. We speak, as I spoke just now, uh, Lifebuoy, right? So brand name, it is a name, it is a verbal component of the brand. Brand mark, it appears in the form of a symbol. Mark is always appears in the form of a symbol on a product. Any design is there or any color scheme is there or any letter is there, right, on the product, that is brand mark. Trademark, it is a protection, this mark is a protection against its use by other firms. Means these mark cannot be used by other firms to sell their product. For example, we have already studied about live, for example, Lifebuoy, right? So Lifebuoy can Lifebuoy has a symbol, particular symbol, color, okay, this name cannot be used by other brand to sell their soaps in the market, okay, otherwise it will they will be having case, because these trademark is given only to the registered companies. So the firm which got its brand registered gets the exclusive right for its use. Then that company can only use that particular trademark. Now, some of the qualities of a good brand name. What are the qualities? Let us see. First, it should be short, easy to pronounce, spell, and remember. For example, Rin, Vim, Ponds. Anybody can remember it whenever they go to the shop, right? And okay, they can pronounce also, they can spell also properly. Second one is suggest product benefits and quality. These brand name should give that these brand gives them best quality, and what are the benefits if they are going to select this product for their use consumption. Okay, then distinctive, it is totally different from other other brand names in the market. Then adaptable to packing or labeling requirements, to different advertising media, and to different languages, and everybody can adapt it in any language. In South India also Rin can be used, Vim can be used. Okay, these names should be adaptable by everybody. Versatile means it versatile to accommodate new products, means the brand name should be such that it can be used anywhere, in any other product also, or any other product of that firm also. For example, Maggie, right? Maggie is now producing soup, right, and other product also, not only uh, the Maggie which we eat. Okay, so versatile, this name should have versatility. Capable of being registered and protected legally, this name the name should be such that it should be registered, it can be registered and protected legally, that no other can use this Maggie. When any other firm will be using this word Maggie, then it will be identified very easily that they are using the name of the product. Okay, and the product is not actually that, so they can file a case against that person who is using the brand name. So capable of being registered and protected legally, no other person for his product can use this word Maggie, right? We have seen there are so many other products like Maggie, but they cannot use this word Maggie to sell their product. Have staying power, should not get outdated easily. Okay, and these product will be long this name will be long lasting, right? And they will not be expired, that now this brand is not available in the market. It should not be like that. They should have that staying power in the market, and from long period of time people may be relying this product. Okay, and it never get outdated easily. Now, what are the advantages of branding? First, we are going to study advantages to the marketers, those who are marketing the product. For them, how this brand, when any product is given brand name, right? How marketers are having advantages of it. Means how it is helpful for them to market, to do marketing for the product. First one is enables product differentiation. Enables product differentiation means it distinguishes the firm's product from that of its competitors, thus secures and controls its market. We know that there are varieties of goods in the market, right? For example, soap, there are so many brands in the market. Now it will be identified, any product will be identified only with the help of its brand name. For example, I told about the Lifebuoy. So how Lifebuoy will be identified? With the color of the wrapper used, the name Lifebuoy, and some symbols are there. Okay, so uh, it will the Lifebuoy, the product is totally different from other soaps like Lux, Pierce, right? It is totally different from other products in the market, and this way they secures and control their market. Whoever like Lifebuoy most, right, they will go for the Lifebuoy only, they will not go for any other product. Okay, second, helps in advertising and displaying programs. Without a brand, the advertiser can only create an awareness about the generic product. Now, what is generic product? Generic product means like soap. Okay, soap is a generic product, and everybody knows that soap contains some of the chemicals and some which is used for bathing. So, generic name of that product is soap. It is general name, but which soap, then it includes the brand, that Lifebuoy, Lux, Pears, okay, that is known as brand name. So without a brand, the advertiser can only create an awareness. Advertiser can only create an awareness about the product, that this is a soap, and soap is being used for bathing. Okay, so they can only give awareness, not be sure of the sale of his product, but they cannot be sure that their product will be used by the people. Okay, when the brand name is given, Lifebuoy, and they are going to advertise in the name of Lifebuoy, then maybe people like it and they will purchase. Whenever they will go to the shop, they will purchase that particular brand, okay, or that particular product with that brand name. Differential pricing, as when customers like and become used to a brand, they would agree to pay a little more for it than the competing product. Now also when we go to the market, right, due to this lockdown period, as we know in our area that supply is very less. So whenever I go to the shop, it happens that shopkeeper tell that this brand is not available, but any other brand is available. Okay, for example, when I went to purchase ghee of Amul, shopkeeper said that it is not available now. Okay, but another like Gora something was available with him, right? I denied to purchase because I was not knowing about that product. Okay, but I was ready to pay little more for the product which I needed because I rely that product, right? And the price of that product was the price of Amul ghee was obviously more than the price of duplicate ghee available in the market. So differential price, when customers will start liking the product, okay, with the brand name, then they will be agree to purchase by giving little more price, because they rely, now they have started relying that product. Fourth one is ease in introduction of a new product. It becomes very easy for that particular brand to introduce new product in the market in the name of same brand. So what happens, that it minimizes selling cost. For example, um, Reliance, okay, Reliance is a company and Reliance is selling so many products. Okay, every time they start new product. So when the brand name is there with the product, any new product, to sell any new product in the market becomes very easy for the marketers, and it reduces selling cost also. Selling cost is what? Advertising cost. And they enjoys the reflected glory of the brand. Now what are the advantages to the customers? First, helps in product identification. Customers, how these brand name or branding helps customers to identify. Okay, first it helps customers to identify the product. If customer is satisfied with a brand, he will not make a close inspection every time. Once they have used the brand, for example, I told about the Lifebuoy. Once they have used the Lifebuoy, okay, they are happy with it. They knows that the product is very good. Okay, then whenever they go to the market to purchase the soap, they will obviously, without going to the details, they will purchase the soap, right? Lifebuoy soap. So it helps people to identify, yes, this is the product which I want, and okay, with the help of the brand name they can identify their product. Ensures quality. Deviation in quality, customers can have a recourse to the manufacturer, marketer. Confidence and level of satisfaction of the customers, which increases confidence and level of satisfaction of the customers. Sometimes it happens the quality of the product reduced, okay, then customers can go to the manufacturer. They can directly contact to the manufacturer, or through the shopkeepers they can contact to the manufacturer about the deviation means degradation of the quality of the product. And marketer or the manufacturer will make them sure that they will replace the product, okay, and bring and give them the product which will up to their level of satisfaction. So people will be happy because they knows that no brand, no manufacturer will uh, be happy if their name will be deteriorated in the market, right, or degraded in the market. So they will definitely have the customers, and they can have customers can contact directly to the manufacturer because of the brand name which they are using. Okay. Status symbol: because of their quality, customer feel proud of showing them, and so increase level of satisfaction of the customers. Because of their quality, customers feel proud of using them. Okay. As everybody knows that there are so many goods available in the market, the quality of that good is always good than the quality of other product, same type of product, but the quality of some of the products, for example Wagh Bakri tea, okay, Jivraj, the quality of such products are so high that we don't want to go to the other products, same product, but we don't want to go to the other brand, right, because we have that in our mindset that the product of this brand is always satisfying me. Okay. So it increases the level of satisfaction of the customers. So thank you all. These all were related to the branding. I hope everyone understood. All the best. Good luck. Thank you.